Hello, my name is Nicole Minions and I am a counselor on the town of Comox. I thought I would do a quick video because it has been just over 6 months since the election, and it's been a huge learning curve for many of us new electees in the Comox Valley. And one of the things I always think about when I think about politics is it's so important to run on your principles and act in a way that people can predict how they think you'll vote, so you really feel represented in your community. So some of the things that I just wanted to really quickly touch base on is affordable housing, sustainability, and the environment, which are the two biggest things I personally heard about from the community and the town of Comox, and what some of the things happening in our area, mostly Comox, since that's where we represent and that's where our interests are here in Comox, and that'll be that. So affordable housing was something we heard huge about, and we still continue to, as we have such low rental vacancies and increasing housing prices. So something the town of Comox is continuing to do is contribute $30,000 to the Coalition to End Homelessness, which we have done for the past couple years. As well, it was really nice to see the Macola Braidwood project but open, and we contributed as the town many years ago to that. So some of the things that us council and staff are working on currently is to change the affordable housing amenity contribution from 10% to 15% for some of the buildings that are going on in Comox, hoping to increase the funds available to impact the affordable rental market as well as affordable housing market, and bring in more units and more homes into the town of Comox. And I should say this video just represents myself, of course, not the full council, not the town of Comox, but wanted to update those who went out and voted for myself or for any of us 7 council members and mayor. Some of the other things that we're doing is targeting the creation of non-market affordable housing for seniors and those in our community living with disabilities, as well as those who require below market rent and below market houses. So last night at our council meeting, we passed third reading for side-by-side suites and carriage houses to no longer need the variance route, and so they will now just go to building permits as long as all the setbacks and things work. So the goal of the current goal is basically to create more housing in Comox, more options for people that are renting, more options for people that are on a fixed income, and kind of slowly start to get the ball moving. And it already has been moving, but continue to move and really address or start to address the challenges on housing. So that's something that we're hoping to do. As far as environment and sustainability, there's a couple different things going on. We've done the ban on wood stoves going into new builds as well as new renovations if there wasn't a wood stove already currently there. So this is to impact air quality, but without impacting people that are using that as their primary heat source now. So we've gotten lots of great feedback on that. Mostly positive from people that are looking at from a health perspective. Also, some of the challenges or misunderstanding about that bylaw. The plastic ban report is currently in process, and Cumberland is moving forward with theirs, which is great to see. The city of Courtenay is currently doing the research, but it's something that has taken off a little bit in the Comox Valley as far as exploring the ban, and it's happening in places from Victoria to Fino, Parksville, Qualicum. So because we're seaside communities, I think we are concerned about what is going not to recycling, but ending up in the ocean. So that was something I personally was passionate about, and also people I hope that came out and voted. And we are seeing some movement there. There's a report and consultation coming back on a dog park, which is what Maureen Swift has been spearheading. And I've heard really good feedback about people wanting that place as well. That's a specific area and a really social place to get out and get to know the community. So a couple different things happening, and it hasn't been a perfect 6 months, there's been challenges, and we are all, of course, learning from those challenges and moving on and seeing what else can be done. But we are looking at partnerships and collaborations with the rest of the Comox Valley. And the next thing is property taxes. So I hope to do a little bit more talking with the public, and infrastructure, which is our main goal of council, is a really big cost, and asset replacement is real. So it's not about keeping that 3% all the time, but the town of Comox has done an amazing job with keeping the tax rate very balanced, so not seeing big ups and big downs, and keeping the community really beautiful. So that's just a really quick 6-minute update, not so quick, but thank you for watching, and thank you for your vote 6 months ago. It has been more enjoyable and a really big learning curve, but really wonderful to represent the community as a councillor. So thank you. And thank you to, oh no, to these guys, because they all deserve a kudos as well. It's been great.